Hi, before I move on to tutorial number 2, I just wanted to show you how we can use the tutorial number 1 in the actual puzzle. And as you know, um, when solving a puzzle, you will look at a specific part and try to get as many clues as you can, and then you move on to a different part, and eventually they will all connect. So, um, from lesson 1, we learned that uh, this number, the difference between the two numbers, is 1. Bigger number on the left, that means number of black squares this row is 1 more than the number of black squares here, right? And if you look at the 3 and 2, same thing. You'll have a number of black squares here and here. You have to have at least 1. Um, and the number of black squares here is 1 less than the number of black squares on this side. Okay, so um, when given a situation like this, I always work from this part. Now, as you could guess, um, these are actually all connected. So I will start from the far end. I'm gonna look at 3 and 2. So um, we know that we need to have at least 1 black square. We could have 2, we could have 3. But let's say we have 1 black square right here. Okay, we don't know where, but let's just assume that one of them is a black square. Okay, so I'm gonna just move this away for now. Okay, so and I'm gonna put black square here. Now it could be here, here, or here. It doesn't matter. We don't know yet, but there's one here. If there's 1 black square here, that means now looking at the 7 and 6, since we have 1, we need to have 2 here, right? So I'm gonna bring 2. I don't know where, so I'll just leave it like that, right? So um, this is how you could tell that these are connected. It's like a chain. Now let's get rid of it. Now this doesn't have to be, it could be more than 1. So let's say, what if this is 2, right? What if that's 2? Then this is 3, right? But this is not possible because if you look at the number 2 here, right? You cannot have 3 black squares. You could only have up to 2, right? So that means you cannot have 3 here. That's impossible, right? So that's not possible. That means this is also not possible, right? So our obvious answer here is you have 1 black square here, somewhere here, 2 here. So that's it. Now, right? So I'm gonna bring everything back as is. Again, this, we don't know where this black square goes. It could be here or here, but it's one of them, right? This is the only way this part is satisfied, right? Now, another thing I just wanted to say is, what if there's only 1 black square here, right? What if there's only 1 black square here? Then this is not, again, not possible, because if there's 1 black square, that means here there'll be none, right? Then that will not satisfy the 3 and 2, because remember, we have to have at least 1, right? So that means somewhere around there, one of them is a black square, and here 2 black squares here. Okay, so this is okay too. But now let's go one more step further. Remember what I said about the importance of the gray area, Okay? I explain mostly about how many black squares are there in relation to these two numbers. If there's one black square here, it's one less, meaning all these three are gray area, right? So this is gray area, that is for sure, right? Another thing we could do is here, looking at the two here. These two, there are two black squares in this row, so that means all these three will be gray, right? So, oh, sorry about that. So we know for sure. I'm gonna get rid of this now. Get rid of this. We know for sure that this will be gray area. Now we don't know these, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. We're not sure. We don't know which square this black square will land among this one, so we'll get rid of that because we're not sure about those. So just using using what we learned in tutorial number 1, we are able to do this. Okay, and that's all we know for now, but we were able to at least get the clue on this column and these two columns. Okay, and then here we move on to a different part of the puzzle and see if we could find any more clues. Okay, so I hope this wasn't too confusing for you. This could get very, very complicated, but we will see. We will learn about that later. So for now, I hope you understood everything explained here. Any questions, comments, please leave in the comments below, and please look forward to tutorial number 2. Thanks. Bye.